and welcome to our channel. In this video we will discuss about Bonning-Hassan's therapeutic pocket book, that is BTPB. And the basic topics that we will cover in this video are: first of all, we'll discuss about the introductory part of BTP book of repertory, which is written by Bonning-Hassan. And then we will discuss about the philosophical background of BTPB. Then we will discuss about the plan and construction. Then next we will discuss about the adaptability, which is very important part of this repertory. Then next we will discuss about the method of repertorization. And lastly we will discuss about the special features of Bonning-Hassan's therapeutic pocket book, that is BTPB. So these are the basic topics that we will cover in this video. So let's start. So let's start with the introduction of Bonning-Hassan's therapeutic pocket book, that is BTPB. So let us discuss about this. So Dr. Bonning-Hassan developed a firm belief in homeopathic system of treatment. Being a practical man and a lawyer by profession, his logical mind was fully convinced about the results which are obtained by applications of principles of similia. In 1832, he gave repertory of antisoric remedies, and his second repertory was repertory of medicines which are not antisoric. And lastly, after 10 years, he published this, that is Bonning-Hassan therapeutic pocket book. As you can see here on the screen, we have provided you a picture. This is therapeutic pocket book. So this book was written in German and was first translated into English by an anonymous person. In 1935, Dr. H. A. Robert, a stalwart in the field, brought out a new edition of Bonning-Hassan's therapeutic pocket book. So this was all about the introduction of BTPB, that is Bonning-Hassan's therapeutic pocket book. Now next we'll discuss about the philosophical background of BTPB. So let's talk about it. So Bonning-Hassan realized many difficulties with regard to the symptoms. He found many symptoms recorded incompletely and very often related to the modalities. He emphasized more on completing the symptoms with their components. Symptoms should be complete so that it fits into a totality. And his complete symptoms include the following. As you can see here on the screen, the complete symptoms of Dr. Bonning-Hassan include location, sensation, modality, that is what are the aggravating factors and what are the ameliorating factors, and last one was the concomitants. So the complete symptoms include these particular types of symptoms. And following fundamental concept from the bedrock of his therapeutic pocket book, that is, first one was the doctrine of analogy. We'll discuss about this now. So Bonning-Hassan analytical mind came to the conclusion that to complete the symptom, the local modalities and the sensations pertaining to one part should also be applied to the other part. So thus, he raised local symptom to a general level which could be used for whole person. And this principle is called as a doctrine of grand generalization. So this was all about the doctrine of analogy. And second was doctrine of concomitants. So Dr. Bonning-Hassan emphasized that in all cases such group of symptoms exist and they are missed totally because of the inadequate observations. So such group of symptoms even appear to be unrelated to the main complaints, but they are quite crucial in individualizing the case as well as the remedy. And the striking, singular, rare, characteristic symptoms which Bonning-Hassan described as a concomitant symptoms. Location, sensations and conditions are not enough, concomitants must be added. the peculiar or the accidental features which always exist in every totality in both patient and remedy, by which it's differentiated from every other case and the remedy. So this was all about the doctrine of the concomitant, which was given by Dr. Bonning-Hassan. So here he emphasized on the concomitant symptoms. And the third was evaluation of the remedies. So Dr. Bonning-Hassan was the first to grade the symptoms, and many drugs produce the same type of symptoms, but he noticed a difference in the frequency and the intensity in the appearance of this typography. As you can see here on the screen, we have provided you the typography of Dr. Bonning-Hassan, how he graded the symptoms. So you can see here 5 type of typographies. First one is the capital letters, then bold, then italics, then Roman, and the Roman in last, that is in bracket. So first one is a capital. So Bonning-Hassan gives capitals 5 marks, and it was first grade. Second, that is bold. So he gave 4 marks to bold, and it includes second gradation. So grade 2 was given to bold letters. And third was italics. So he gave 3 marks to italics and 3 grades. And fourth was Roman. So he gave 2 marks to Romans, and grade 4 was given to Roman. And the last was Roman in bracket. So Dr. Bonning-Hassan gives Roman in bracket 1 mark and 5 grade. So this is the basic typography which was given by Dr. Bonning-Hassan in his book, that is book written by Bonning-Hassan Therapeutic. The last was concordance. So Bonning-Hassan's mind noticed that a relationship existed in medicines. So this was concordance. So this was all about the philosophical background of Bonning-Hassan Therapeutic Pocket Book. Now next we'll discuss about the plan and construction of BTPB. So let's talk about it. So whole book can be divided into 3 components: location, sensation, and modalities. And his book has the following structure. First, as you can see here on the screen, mind and intellect. Second, part of the body. Third, sensation and complaints. Fourth, sleep and dream. Next is a fever, then modalities. And the last is relationship of the remedies. So this is the basic structure of his book, that is Plan and Construction. Now next we'll discuss about the adaptability. So let's talk about it. So from the philosophy and the construction of the therapeutic pocket book, it is obvious that the book can be used for the repertorization of the following types of the cases which make it very special. So they are, as you can see here on the screen, cases with complete symptoms. Secondly, cases with prominent sensations and modalities in some part but beige in other parts. Next, cases with prominent concomitant symptoms. Next, cases with paucity of the symptoms with scattered modality and no characteristics. The last is cases where the generals are generally lacking. And it is useful to get related remedies by working on the last chapter. So this was all about the adaptability of Dr. Bonning-Hassan's therapeutic pocket book. Now next is the method of repertorization. So he demonstrated working of some cases by classifying symptoms under location, sensations, modalities, and concomitant, as we have already talked about it. So first method was Roberts method. So after taking case, physician categorizes the important and relevant data under 4 headings. So they are location, sensation, conditions, that is aggravation and ameliorating factors. Then last was concomitant. So this was according to Roberts' method of repertorization. And the second method for repertorization is a modern method. So it includes causative modalities, then general aggravation, then general ameliorating factors, physical generals, concomitants, and mental generals. So this was modern method of repertorization. So this was all about the method of repertorization. Now last we'll discuss about the special features of Bonning-Hassan therapeutic pocket book. So let's talk about it. So Boning Hassan Therapeutic Pocketbook is the ultimate book and a precise gift to homeopathic bird by the Boning Hassan. It's obvious from its original name, useful at the bedside and in study of the homeopathic materia medica. Second, repertory is based on the principle of complete symptoms and concomitants. This whole book can be divided into location, sensation, modalities and concomitants. Next, it contains an additional chapter that is relationship of the remedies. Help to find all the related remedies of the case. Next, information included in the therapeutic pocketbook are derived from Dr. Christian Frederick Hahnemann's work as well as from the contemporary stylebird, that is Dr. H.A. Robert. Next, sensations and the modalities chapters contain several useful rubrics which can be related to various parts as well as a whole person. The next special feature is repertory has 5 different types of typography to denote the various grades of the remedies, communicating to the wide range of intensity of the symptoms. And this repertory contains mental rubrics at 2 places, that is mind and modalities. So both chapters can be referred to for searching different mental symptoms. And next is adaptability. So adaptability of this repertory make it very special for the practitioners. And being one of the initial repertories, it contains systematic arrangement and detailed information on various things, that is location, sensation, modalities and the relationship of the remedies. So these were some special features of Dr. Boning Hassan's therapeutic pocketbook. So that's all for today. In this video, we have discussed about the Boning Hassan. See you guys in our next video. Till then, stay connected with us for more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below. And yes, press the bell icon for more updates. Stay safe and stay healthy. And